Okay, next is differentiability. Okay, na? Now actually at any point x equals to a, derivative represent the slope of tangent. This is the geometrical meaning of derivative. We have two meaning, one is geometrical and other is physical meaning. Physical meaning instant rate of change. Okay, at any point instant rate of change is also represent derivative, and for geometrical, for any graph at any point slope of the tangent also represent derivative. Okay, at that point. So first I am writing geometrical meaning. Okay, na? Geometrical meaning of derivative at x equals to a. Geometrical meaning of derivative at x equals to a, this is the slope of tangent, okay, to the curve at x equals to a. This is slope of tangent drawn to curve at x equals to a. Okay, derivative at x equals to a, slope of tangent drawn to curve at x equals to a. Okay, now see, we want value formula for derivative, okay, at x equals to a. So to find the formula, what we have to find? We have to find the slope of tangent at x equals to a. Now see, first I am taking secant, okay, because tangent is the limiting position of secant. Okay, so suppose this is x axis, this one is y axis, and this is any curve. Okay, this is point A and this is any other point on this curve B. This function is y equals to fx. Okay, so what do you want? We want tangent at slope of tangent at x equals to a, because this represent the derivative. Suppose x coordinate is a at a and value of x at b. Suppose I am assuming this difference is equals to h, then this is a plus h. Okay, now coordinate of a is x coordinate is a, and y coordinate, if you put x equals to a in this one, then you will get y as fa. Okay, so coordinate of a is a comma fa, coordinate of b is x coordinate is a plus h, and y coordinate, if you put x value in this one, you will get fa plus h. Okay, so this is the y coordinate. If you join these 2 points a and b, what we are getting? We are getting a secant, okay, na, intersecting the curve at 2 points. So you can find slope of AB, na? Yeah, obviously, easily we can find slope of AB. That is, this is equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, y2 fa plus h minus y1 fa by x2, a plus h minus a, what you will get? A. Okay, so this is the slope of AB. Now we know that limiting position of secant is the tangent. Limiting position, it means if you are joining any 2 point on the curve, then we are getting secant, but if you join 2 adjacent point, then you will get tangent. Okay, na? See, this is the curve. If you are joining these two, we are getting secant, but if you join this point with just adjacent, just nearest point, okay, then what you will get? Then you will get tangent. Okay, so tangent is the limiting position of secant. It means if you take B at just next point to A, then this AB become tangent. Okay, if you take point B as just next to A, okay, then this AB become tangent. So actually in this one, H is a major difference. Okay, if you take this difference as tending to 0, if this difference is goes to tending to 0, then this point is like just next point to A, okay, that you want to get the slope of tangent. So, what I am doing, I am taking h tending to 0. In this one, if you take h tending to 0, now see what become. This is the same graph, this is A, okay, x coordinate is A. Now, h is tending to 0. So, this gap is now a minus 0.000000001, okay, like this. So, suppose this one, okay, this gap is now h and this is tending to 0. Now, this point is B, now this is just next to it, suppose now this point is B dash, okay. Now, if you join A and B dash, what you will get? Then you will get tangent, okay. Now, I can say that this is the tangent at x equals to A. Tangent at A, okay. Now, see again same, x coordinate of A is A, x coordinate of this point, value of x at here is again A plus h. Same, again I am assuming difference between these two is equals to h, but in this one h is a measure value, in this one h is tending to 0, okay, but coordinate remains same na. Then again x coordinate is A plus h for B dash, then y coordinate is f A plus h. Then again if you are finding the slope of this A B dash na, you will get same slope, okay, only one change. Here we have to add one information that this h is tending to 0, okay. So, see now slope of A B dash is equals to same y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, you will get this one f A plus h minus f A by h, okay. But here h we are assuming with overside na, okay, h is not given. In question we have only function f x and point any point x equals to A. So, we have to write the information about h. That information is h is a very small positive quantity, okay, a distance na. So, here we have to write limit h tending to 0, okay. Now, slope of AB dash is tangent at x equals to A, okay. So, this is slope of tangent at x equals to A that represent derivative at A, and derivative at A is f dash A, okay. Now, actually to get the derivative, what we have to do? Just join any two adjacent point, okay. Then you will get derivative at x equals to A. Now, again we have a problem, see. If you want tangent, slope of tangent at any point x equals to A, it means derivative at x equals to A. Then you can join A with just next point or with just previous point, okay na. Here I am joining A with just next point, then we are getting tangent. But if I join just previous point, then also you will get same tangent, okay. Join any two adjacent point, you will get tangent. So, I can join right side point or left side point, okay. From both you will get tangent and from both you will get slope of tangent. It means we have two possibility for derivative, okay. Now, again here we are also two derivative. If you are using right side point, then derivative is known as right hand derivative, and if you are using left side point, then derivative is known as left hand derivative, okay. So, I am writing, see, at x equals to A, right hand derivative is defined as okay, at x equals to A, right hand derivative RHD, it means right hand derivative is defined as, see, if to get the slope of tangent, if you are using right side point, then you will get right hand tangent, right hand derivative, okay. So, right hand derivative is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 slope of tangent limit h tending to 0, it means this one f A plus h minus f A by h, okay, limit h tending to 0, and this also can be written as f dash a plus. Okay, f dash a it means derivative at a, and f dash a plus it means derivative, right hand derivative. A plus na, so right hand derivative. Okay, it means we are using right side point. Similarly, 8x equals to a, left hand derivative is defined as, okay, actually if you use left side point then you will get left hand derivative. Okay, now what is the left side point? Here we have x equals to a, then just before this one what you have? A minus h. Then at this point coordinate is, x coordinate is a minus h and y coordinate is f a minus h. Okay, then again use same, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, there is only one change. At the place of coordinate a plus h comma f a plus h, 4, just before this one what you will get? A minus h comma f a minus h. Okay, at this point you will get na a minus h comma f a minus h. Now find the slope, y2 minus y1, f a minus h LSD, that point is a minus h comma f a minus h. Okay na, so y2 minus y1, a coordinate is this one, y2 minus y1 f a minus h minus f a by x2 minus x1. x2 is a minus h and x1 is a cancel out, we are getting minus h. Again we have to write the information about h. Okay, this is the tangent now, so h must be tending to 0. Limit, sorry, this is LHD, limit h tending to 0. Okay, so and this can be written as f dash a minus. Okay, so at x equals to a, RHD is limit h tending to 0 f a plus h minus f a by h, and LHD is limit h tending to 0 f a minus h minus f a by minus h. Okay, now see, now any function is said to be differentiable at x equals to a if LHD is equals to RHD, because that is clear na. At any point if you find derivative then always you will get unique derivative na. It is not possible that derivative of sin x is cos x and minus cos x both. If you differentiate sin x, what you will get? Cos x, it means unique value. Okay, if you are differentiating sin x at x equals to 0, then derivative of sin x is cos x, put x equals to 0, what we are getting? Cos 0, that is equals to 1. Okay, so derivative of sin x at x equals to 0 is equals to 1. Okay, now it is not possible that we are getting 1 and minus 1 both. Okay, always you will get unique derivative na. So both derivative must be same, because we have two options to find the derivative. You can use RHD or you can use LHD. So function is said to be differentiable if LHD is equals to RHD. Okay, function is said to be differentiable at x equals to a if and only if LHD equals to RHD equals to finite. Okay, if LHD equals to RHD equals to finite, then only the function is differentiable, otherwise not. Okay, and in other way also you can assume that if you have unique tangent, okay, at any point, if graph is given na, if you have unique tangent, if you can draw unique tangent at x equals to a, then function is differentiable, otherwise not. Okay, because derivative is always unique. If you are, suppose if you have two possible tangent, it means you are getting at x equals to a, if you have two possible tangent, it means you are getting two derivative at x equals to a, that is not possible. Derivative is always unique na. Okay, so it means another condition is to for differentiable, if graph is given, if you can draw unique tangent, then function is differentiable, otherwise not differentiable. Okay, can I have this one? Okay, now suppose after this one now, if you want derivative at x equals to a, f dash a, it means derivative at x equals to a, then we have two options, LSD or RSD, you can use any one. Okay, f dash a, if function is differentiable, then you can find value of f dash a derivative at x equals to a by using either LSD or by using either RSD. Okay, LSD or RSD. So, but we will use maximum RSD, limit h tending to 0, f a plus h minus f a by h. Now, this is the formula of f dash a derivative at any point, okay, x equals to a. Okay. Now, again suppose if you want derivative at general point at x, f dash x, derivative of any function f x, okay, then just replace a with x, limit h tending to 0, f x plus h minus f x by h. Okay, and this is the first method or first principle of differentiation. F dash x equals to limit h tending to 0, f x plus h minus f x by h. Okay, write down. Now we will take some questions. So, just what we have to remember, LSD at x equals to a is limit h tending to 0, f a minus h minus f a by minus h, and RSD is limit h tending to 0, f a plus h minus f a by h. Function is said to be differentiable at x equals to a if LSD equals to RSD equals to finite. Okay, na? Because derivative can't be infinite. Okay. Now see, write a question. F x is equals to x square. This is the value when x is less than 1 and this is when x is greater than equals to 1. Comment on the differentiability at x equals to 1. Okay. Now see, for this question I have two options. First, what do you want? Comment on the differentiability at x equals to 1. Now simple na. At x equals to 1, if LSD equals to RSD, then function is differentiable, otherwise not. Okay, this is the condition. So find both LSD and RSD. Now see, at x equals to 1, LSD is limit h tending to 0, f a minus h, a is 1, f a minus h minus f a by minus h. Okay, this is the LSD. Now f1 minus h, find the value of f1 minus h, limit h tending to 0. Here x is 1 minus h, it means less than 1 na? Less than 1, then from this one, value of f x equals to this one if x is less than 1 and equals to this one if x is greater than equals to 1. Here x is less than 1 na? So put in this one, 1 minus h minus f1 greater than equals to 1. If you put x equals to 1, then 1. Okay, minus h. What we are getting? We are getting that limit h tending to 0. 1 cancel out, minus h by minus h, we are getting 1. Minus h cancel out na? Okay. Now at the end we are getting 1. So LSD we are getting 1. Now find RSD. RSD is limit h tending to 0, f a plus h, a is 1. Minus f a by h. Okay, no problem. Now find the value of f1 plus h, limit h tending to 0. Okay, I am writing here, limit h tending to 0, f1 plus h. Now see, f x equals to this one when x is less than 1, f x equals to this one when x is greater than equals to 1, and this is greater than 1. 1 plus h greater than 2 1 na? Okay, so put in this one, 1 plus h whole square. Okay, this is h minus f1, f1 also from this one now, 1 by h. Now see, limit h tending to 0, if you expand, what we are getting, 1 plus 2h plus h square, 1 cancel out, then we are getting h square plus 2h by h square plus 2h by h. Okay, take common h and divide by h, then what we are getting, h, take common h, h cancel out, then h plus 2. If you put h equals to 0, what we are getting, 2. Okay, now easily you can see that LSD is not equals to RSD, so function is not differentiable. Okay, LSD is not equals to RSD, therefore function is not differentiable at x equals to 1. So function is not differentiable at x equals to 1. Okay, now at any other point this one is differentiable. Actually now here at 1 we have change in definition. Okay, but if you want to find the differentiation at any other point, then just simply if you can differentiate the function, then function is differentiable. If you can't differentiate the function, then function is not differentiable. But that is in that case when we have only one thing is given as a function. Okay, na, not in defined form. Okay, or also we have another option for this one, but use this one only when these in defined function all the options are polynomial, then use it. Okay, and in some other also you can use, but you can't use in case of fractional part, greatest integer, like this one. Okay, differentiate both f dash x. Okay, I am differentiating this one. If you differentiate x, what we are getting, 1 when x is less than 1. If you are differentiating this one, then 2x when x is greater than equals to 1. Okay, now this is the value of f dash x. Okay, now LSD is f dash a minus. At x equals to 1, if you want LSD, then f dash 1 minus x is less than 1 na. So from this one you will get LSD at x equals to 1, and from this one you will get RSD at x equals to 1. Okay, now at x equals to 1, f dash 1 minus LSD, x is 1 minus na, put in this one, from this one 1, and RSD is f dash 1 plus. Okay, x is greater than 1, so put in this one 1 plus, so 2. Now see, LSD is not equals to RSD at x equals to 1. Okay, so also easily you can say that this function is not differentiable at x equals to 1. Okay, from both if you are getting 2, then differentiable. If from both you are getting 1, then also differentiable, but not at this time. Okay, can I rough? But always you can't use. Okay, na, in some questions we can't differentiate, like a fractional part, greatest integer. Okay, in that case you have only one method. If you can differentiate both option, then you can use this one na. Okay, next question. If f x is equals to greatest integer of 2x plus 1 fractional part of x plus 1, this is the value when x is less than 1, and this is when x is greater than equals to 1. Comment on the continuity and differentiability at x equals to 1. Okay, comment on the continuity and differentiability at x equals to 1. Okay, so first I am checking for continuity. Okay, na, at x equals to 1. Now for continuity, what do you want? LHL equals to RHL equals to F1. Okay, just find out. LHL is limit h tending to 0 f1 minus h. Okay, limit h tending to 0 f1 minus h, x is less than 1, then value from this one. Greatest integer of 2, x is 1 minus h, multiply with 2, 2 minus 2h. and plus 1. Okay. Now see, 2 minus 2h, h is a very small positive value na, 0.0000, multiply with 2 and subtract from 2, then what you will get? You will get 1.999 something. Okay. Then greatest integer of this one is, this is less than 2 na. Okay. This one is less than 2. 2 minus something is less than 2. Greatest integer of less than 2 is 1 plus 1, that is equals to 2. So LHL is equals to 2. Now find RHL. Limit h tending to 0, f1 plus h, limit h tending to 0, f1 plus h. Now x is greater than 1, so in this one, if you put in this one, what we are getting? 1 plus h plus 1. Okay. Now 1 plus h, fractional part of 1 plus h is h. Suppose h is 0.001, 0.001, then this is 1.001, then fractional part of 1.001 is 0.001, it means h. Okay. So limit h tending to 0, h plus 1, if you put h equals to 0, what we are getting? 1. So LHL is not equals to RHL, so function is not continuous, because for continuity we have condition that LHL equals to RHL equals to f1. Okay. If any two are not same, then obviously function is not continuous. Fx is not continuous at x equals to 1. Now actually, if function is not continuous at x equals to 1, then there is no need to find for differentiability. Okay. If function is discontinuous, then obviously always function will be non-differentiable. Okay. It means function is not differentiable. Okay na? If function is not continuous, it means we have a break at this point. If you have a break at any point, then you can't draw a unique tangent. Suppose like this one, this is the graph, we have break now, and this is the graph. At x equals to a, we have break. Okay, then at any point you can't draw unique tangent. You can draw any tangent, but we can't draw unique tangent now. Okay, so obviously function is not differentiable. Okay na? So to become a differentiable function, function must be continuous. If function is continuous, then you have to check for differentiability, that the function may be differentiable or may not be differentiable. But if function is not continuous, then definitely function is not differentiable. And also you can find LHD and RHD, you can check, but you will not get. Okay. Fx is not continuous, then Fx also not differentiable. At x equals to a. Okay na? There is no need to check if function is not continuous. Okay. We will write this one in theory, but after some questions. Next, Fx is equals to x tan inverse 1 by x when x is not equals to 0 and 0 if x equals to 0. Comment on the derivative of Fx at x equals to 0. Okay. Now again, just simply apply the formula. Function is said to be differentiable at x equals to 0 if LHD equals to RHD. Okay. So I am finding LHD and RHD. LHD is limit h tending to 0 f 0 minus h, it means minus h, f a minus h na, a is equals to 0. minus f a is 0 by minus h. Okay, put the value limit h tending to 0 f minus h. Now actually f x equals to this one when x is not equals to 0 and f x equals to this one when x is equals to 0. Now minus h is not equals to 0, not equals to 0, then value from this one. Okay, put in this one minus h tan inverse of minus 1 by h minus f0. Value of f x at x equals to 0 is 0, okay, by minus h to minus h cancel out. What we are getting? Limit h tending to 0 minus outside tan inverse 1 by h. Okay, now if you put h at the end, we have to put h equals to 0 now, there is no any other option. Okay, this is simplified form. If you put h equals to 0, what we are getting? Minus tan inverse 1 by 0 is infinity and tan inverse infinity is pi by 2. Okay, then minus pi by 2 because tan pi by 2 is infinity now. So, tan inverse infinity is equals to pi by 2. Okay, so LSD is minus pi by 2. Now, I have to find RSD. Okay, RSD is limit h tending to 0 f a plus h, a is 0, 0 plus h is f h minus f a f 0 by h. Okay. Now, find the value limit h tending to 0 f h, again x is not equals to 0, then from this one h tan inverse 1 by h minus f 0 is 0 by h cancel out. Now, put h equals to 0, what we are getting? Tan inverse 1 by 0 is infinity, that is equals to pi by 2. Now, we are getting LSD not equals to RSD. LSD is minus pi by 2, RSD is plus pi by 2. Okay. Now, in this one you can't use that method because that is when that method you can use if we have one option as x is less than 0 and for other x is greater than equals to 0. Okay. Okay, so in this one LSD is not equals to RSD, therefore fx is not differentiable. At x equals to 0. Okay, write down. Okay, na? Remember that. Kinara. Okay, right next. Fx is equals to a plus b x square when x is less than 1 and 3ax minus b plus 2 when x is greater than equals to 1. Then find a and b so that fx becomes differentiable at x equals to 1. Okay, again for this one I have two methods. See, it is given that find value of a and b so that fx become differentiable at x equals to 1, function become differentiable if LSD is equals to RSD. So, just find at x equals to 1 LSD and RSD. Okay, na? LSD equals to RSD and equals to finite also, that is the condition na. Okay, derivative can't be infinite at any point. So, at x equals to 1. Okay, first find LSD. LSD is limit h tending to 0 f a minus h, a is 1, 1 minus h minus f a f1 by minus h. Okay, now just find the value. If you put values limit h tending to 0, here x is less than 1, 1 minus h is less than 1 na. So from this one put in this a plus b 1 minus h square minus f1 in this one x equals to 1 na. So put in this one x equals to 1, what we are getting 3a minus b plus 2 by minus h. Okay, now first arrange this one in terms of constant term, terms of h square. Okay, limit h tending to 0. First constant term is a minus 3a minus 2a. Okay, from this one b and plus b plus 2b, this is the constant term. Okay, now terms, sorry, minus 2 also now. Okay, this is the constant term in numerator. Now terms of h, here you will get h, that is minus 2bh. Okay, minus 2bh, and after that what we are getting, terms of h square, that is from this one bh square by minus h. Now see, here h is tending to 0, h is tending to 0 and LHD must be finite. Okay, now if LHD or limit h tending to 0 or x tending to 0, if you remember, is finite, in numerator and denominator we have both in terms of x, then minimum power must be same. Okay, if LHD if limit is finite in numerator and denominator we have both in terms of x and x is tending to 0, then minimum power of x must be same in numerator and denominator, same in case of h. Okay, here minimum power of h is 1, then in numerator also minimum power of h must be equals to 1. Okay, it means this must be 0. Now suppose, for example, if this is non-zero, choose any value non-zero to this one, suppose 2. Okay, minus 2bh plus bh square by minus h. Now you can't cancel out h. If this is not 0, then you can't cancel out h. Now put h equals to 0. If you put h equals to 0, what we are getting? 2 by 0. 2 by 0 is minus infinity. Okay, minus of 2 by 0 na, minus infinity. Now it can't be answer because LHD must be equals to RHD must be equals to finite. This must be finite. So this must be equals to 0. If this is equals to 0 na, now I can take common h and h will be cancelled out and you will get a finite value. Okay, so LHD must be finite, therefore minus 2a plus 2b minus 2 must be equals to 0. From this one what we are getting? We are getting that a minus b is equals to minus 1. Okay, or a minus b plus 1 equals to 0 or equals to minus 1. Okay, we are getting first relation from this one. Put this one equals to 0, then what we are getting? First we have to find LHD complete now, limit h tending to 0. If you are putting this one equals to 0, then no problem. Then what we have remaining? Minus 2bh plus bh square by minus h. Okay, divide with minus h. What we are getting? Limit h tending to 0, minus 2bh by minus 2b, 2b and minus bh. Okay, if you put h equals to 0, we are getting 2b. So LHD is equals to 2b. Now LHD must be equals to RHD. Now find RHD. See, RHD is limit h tending to 0 f1 plus h minus f1 by h. Okay na, at x equals to 1 put the values, limit h tending to 0 f1 plus h, x is greater than 1, so put in this one 3a at the place of x 1 plus h minus b plus 2. This is f1 plus h minus f1. f1 is, put x equals to 1, 3a minus b plus 2. Okay, and by h. Okay, now solve this one. See, minus b cancel out. Okay, now minus become plus, plus 2 minus 2 cancel out, 3a cancel out, 3ah by h, 3ah by h, what you will get at the end after simplification? You will get 3a. Okay, now LHD must be equals to RHD. So this LHD is 2b and RHD is 3a. This must be same second, because LHD must be equal to RHD na to become differentiable. Now compare first and second. Okay, solve first and second. This is the first equation. Okay, if you multiply with 2, then what you will get? 2a minus 2b, and 2b can be written as 3a. So 2a minus 3a minus a equals to minus 2, a equals to 2. Okay, a equals to 2 and b equals to minus 3, b equals to 3. Okay, if you solve from first and second, a equals to 2 and b equals to 3. If you solve both equation, you will get a equals to 2, b equals to 3, satisfying both na. Okay, for this one also we have another method. Okay, what is that method? See, 1 minute, first I have to rub. Can I rub this one? Okay, right now. Now see, alternate for these type of question. Okay, that will be simple. Now actually you have to remember one thing. Okay, we will write in theory, but first because in this one we will use that one. If function is continuous, then function may be differentiable or may not be differentiable. But if function is not continuous, then definitely function is not differentiable. If function is differentiable, then function must be continuous. Okay na? If function is continuous, then function may be differentiable, may not be differentiable. If function is differentiable, then it must be continuous. If function is not continuous, it can't be differentiable. Okay. Now see, it is given that a and b so that f(x) become differentiable. Okay, at x equals to 1. If f(x) become differentiable at x equals to 1, then it must be continuous also. Okay. Be continuous at x equals to 1. Okay, continuous, then LHL must be equals to RHL must be equals to FF. So I can say that F1 minus LHL equals to F1. These two must be same now. Okay, I want any equation. Actually, one value I want from this one from this one. Okay, I am not using RHL because RHL also I will get from this one. Okay, we want only two equation now. F1 minus. Okay, I am writing F1 minus H. Limit H tending to 0. F1 minus H, put in this one. A plus b 1 minus h square equals to f1 fa. If you put f1, if you put in this one 3a minus b plus 2, put h equals to 0, then a plus b equals to 3a minus b plus 2. So from this one what we are getting, if you take a and b at this side, we will get a minus b plus 1 equals to 0, equation number 1. Okay, now again you want next equation. Now this is for continuous, but function is differentiable now, so LHD must be equals to RHD. So differentiate f dash x. Okay, if you differentiate f dash x, then derivative of a is 0 and this is 2bx and derivative of this one is 3a. Okay, this is when x is less than 1 and this is when x is greater than equals to 1. Now function is differentiable at x equals to 1, it means f dash 1 minus equals to f dash 1 plus. LHD must be equals to RHD. F dash 1 minus from this one, put x equals to 1, what we are getting, 2b. F dash 1 plus 3a. Okay, solve first and second, again you will get same answer. Okay, now same equation we are getting now, first and second both are same equation. Okay, you can also use this one. Okay, write down. Solve first and second, you will get a equals to 2 and b equals to 3. Okay, now last question. Can I have? fx is equals to greatest integer of cos pi x when x is less than equals to 1 and 2 fractional part of x minus 1 when x is greater than 1. Comment on the derivability at x equals to 1. Okay, then again just simply find LSD and RSD. At x equals to 1, first I am finding LSD. Limit h tending to 0, f1 minus h minus f1 by minus h. Okay, limit h tending to 0, f1 minus h, x is less than 1 now, then from this one. Okay, greatest integer of cos pi x, x is 1 minus h, multiply with pi, what you will get, pi minus pi h, and minus f1. If you put x equals to 1, cos pi, greatest integer of cos pi is minus 1, then this is also equals to minus 1. Okay, by minus h. Now see, cos pi minus pi h, so this angle is just less than pi na. Now see, graph of cos, this is pi, cos pi equals to minus 1, this angle is pi minus pi h. Suppose there is pi minus pi h, this is less than minus 1. Okay, sorry, greater than minus 1, just greater than minus 1. Then greatest integer of this one is, suppose this is minus 0.99, then greatest integer of this one is minus 1. Okay, so greatest integer of this one is minus 1 minus minus 1 by minus h. What we are getting, limit h tending to 0, we are getting 0 by h. We have to put the value of h at the end. Okay, after completely solving, this is exact 0 by tending 0 form, so this is equals to 0. 0 by h is not indeterminate form, this is exact 0 na, and this is tending to 0, so first 0 by h is 0. Okay, now RSD. RSD is limit h tending to 0, f1 plus h minus f1 by h. Okay, limit h tending to 0, f1 plus h from this one, twice of fractional part of 1 plus h minus 1. Okay, and minus f1, f1 is minus 1 by h. Limit h tending to 0, twice of fractional part of 1 plus h is 0.001, then 1.001, then 0.001 is the fractional part now. Okay, so it means fractional part of this one is h, so 2h minus 1 plus 1 cancel out by h, then that is equals to 2. Now LSD is not equals to RSD. Okay, remaining we will take in next class.